안녕하세요. Let me talk a little bit more about goal structure, something that you should remember together. Then it'll be really useful. 자, first, why the page doesn't 입니다. I did homework yesterday and then I met a friend. You have and then in English, right? Then this one in Korean we say 그러고 나서. Then 저는 어제 숙제를 했어요. 그러고 나서 친구를 만났어요. This can be also shortened into one using the structure 고 나서 structure. 어제 숙제를 하고 나서 친구를 만났어요. verb stem plus 고 나서. action related sequence of actions in a temporal order. Because this is occurred first and this one occurred later. So we use 뭐뭐 하고 나서 structure to indicate the temporal order of actions that occurred. Uh, but you should know this one. 뭐뭐 하고 나서 친구를 만났어요. We use this one. However, we 뭐뭐 하고 나서 also has a certain form. What? 뭐뭐 하고. 저는 어제 숙제를 하고 친구를 만났어요. So stem plus core structure also has a certain function of a short form of 뭐뭐 하고 나서. So by appearance, if you see verb stem plus go, not adjective, verb stem plus go, then that can mean simply one sentence and, just simply linking by the conjunction word and, or according to context, the sentence is linked by and then, showing a temporal sequence of the actions that occurred. 자, 그래서, 어, based on when you see verb stem plus go, then based on the context, you will see whether that is also just simply and function or and then function. I'm going to show you. 저는 어제 숙제를 했어요. 그리고 친구를 만났어요. You know that we can combine these two events using past tense form. So past tense structure for go. 어제 숙제를 했고 친구를 만났어요. However, when the tense of embedded predicate and the tense of the ending form is the same, then we can use present tense go structure. 어제 숙제를 하고 친구를 만났어요. You know this one. And then this one, just before I introduce 그러고 나서. 어제 숙제를 하고 나서 친구를 만났어요. But this one also has a shortened form. What? 뭐뭐 하고 친구를 만났어요. So if you see exactly the same sentence, sometimes it's just linking the speaker. Speaker listed the actions that the speaker did. Sometimes the speaker listed the actions that the speaker did in a temporal sequence. So you have to recognize that based on the context. 자, next, 뭐뭐하고 structure, just final point that you should know that I want you to remember. 자, 어제 한국 영화를 봤어요. 그리고 오늘은 한국 드라마를 볼 거예요. 자, can you combine, merge these two sentences into one? Okay. Do you think check these sentences and tell me whether the two sentences are all correct or not? Okay, I will say this one only correct. Why? Let's see. This one, the first clause is talking about past event, and the second clause is talking about today's plan, future tense. So this is different. In this case, you have to indicate tense with go structure. Add tense to the go structure. This is not correct. When you use the present tense structure, when the tense of this one and tense of this one are the same. Okay? 여기까지. 감사합니다.